At the next dinner, when your sibling tries to bait you, give them what they do, not expect nothing. No defense. No sarcasm. No show. Sit with stone, calm neutrality. Starve the performance of oxygen and attention. Keep your dignity intact and make your peace non-negotiable in every public moment. Most people assume survival at hostile gatherings means the perfect comeback. It does not. It means refusing the stage. When you do not perform, the room loses its reward and the provocateur looks empty. Your goal is not to win the room. Your goal is to keep agency. We will use a simple named protocol to puncture audience capture and guard your peace in real time. Expect calm practice over clever lines. The protocol is repeatable under pressure and boring, which starves social fuel. The birthday roast. 12 chairs circle a dining table. Candles. Plates. Everyone watching the cake. The older brother raises a glass and says with a grin, "So, how is that career experiment going?" Still finding yourself. A few laughs drift around the table as he scans faces for the first big reaction. This is audience capture. He wants your visible flinch. Your pain is the social fuel that keeps his set running. Your stoic move begins earlier than the toast. You pre-commit to the no performance rule. No visible reaction. No defense. No counterattack. Your posture is still. Your jaw releases. Your eyes rest on the water glass. You breathe once. Then you let the room move on without your energy. He tries again. Must be nice to take so many gap years. You pick up a fork and slice a calm line through the mashed potatoes. You say one flat sentence. Not discussing work tonight. Then you ask who has the knife for the cake. Nothing more. The laughter has nowhere to go. This is indifference to insults in practice. Your judgment of the moment matters more than the audience mood. Instead of trying to win the room, you try to win the inner referee. Did you feed the performance, or did you keep your agency? Verify it with a simple fuel meter after dinner. Count reactive words to 3 or fewer. Note any facial micro-reactions. Track voice spikes from 0 to 2. If you stayed within those bounds, your silence emptied the tank. The show ended without you. Anatomy of the trap audience capture 101. At the table, a cousin smirks and asks how that latest diet is going. The line is not about information. It is a casting call. Eyes sweep the room for a laugh and for your reaction. That scan is the opening cue. If you bite, the audience gets a show and the instigator earns status points. Decode the loop in 3 parts. First comes bait. It is a jab wrapped as a joke or concern. Second comes performance. You defend, explain, or fire back, and the room shifts towards spectacle. Third comes fuel. Every visible flinch and raised tone extends the scene and buys the instigator another minute of attention. Your move is a silent label that buys time. Internally, say bait and audience capture. Give yourself 3 slow seconds. In those seconds, you soften your jaw and let the shoulders drop 1 inch. Look at a neutral object, like the rim of your glass. Now the urge to perform has space to fade. Keep the response channel flat and brief. A neutral face with a neutral breath communicates that the hook did not land. If a line is needed, use a short non-answer, such as "not a table topic for me." Then redirect your gaze to a plate or to the seating plan and ask who draws number 7 for the gifts. After the event, write 1 sentence. Where was the laugh line and who looked first? Pattern recognition reduces surprise next time and weakens the trap. The No Performance Protocol, NPP, 3 steps. The goal here is installation. Treat the provocation as training. The obstacle becomes the practice field. Picture a holiday meal. A sibling needles your relationship status and glances around for laughs. You will run a simple 3-step sequence and keep the room boring. Step 1 is 60. Second Stillness. Set a neutral face and level voice. Place your eyes on the grey napkin or the rim of a glass. Breathe 6 slow counts through the nose. Do 5 rounds for about 1 minute. Relax the jaw. Drop the shoulders 1 inch. Keep your hands still or anchor one palm on the table. You are telling the body there is no show to deliver. Step 2 is a neutral grey script. Use a flat line that neither defends nor attacks. Say, "Not discussing this tonight," or say, "Let's keep it on dinner," or simply say, "I am good." Keep volume at 70%. Keep pace at 80%. Avoid extra words. Do not explain. Do not ask a question. Step 3 is the micro-exit. Make an ordinary move that redirects attention. Refill water. Step to the kitchen to grab napkins. Greet an aunt and ask if she wants tea. No sighs. No eye rolls. No mutters. Return calmly and continue eating. The scene fades because you did not feed it. Verification is the stillness stopwatch. Before any words hold the full minute. After the event log, success or fail with 1 sentence about what helped or what broke. Iterate on the next rep. Neutral grey scripts library. The aim is low arousal language that closes loops instead of opening debates. Picture the table. An aunt leans in and asks, "So how much do you make now?" Eyes shift toward you. Keep the body square to the plate. Keep the chin level. Breathe through the nose. Use neutral grey scripts in a flat tone. I keep finances private. That is personal. I am enjoying the food. Not a table topic for me. I appreciate the interest. I am set. If pressed, repeat the same line once. Then look at the bread basket or the water pitcher and ask who needs a refill. Keep it dull. Calibrate the voice and pace. Aim for 70% volume. Aim for 80% pace. End sentences clean. No laugh at the end. No sigh. No eye roll. Place the fork down gently. Take 1 slow sip of water. The goal is to make your words uninteresting and your presence steady. Redirect the room without naming the boundary again. Try who drew number 6 for the gift swap. Or ask which dish needs more salt. You are moving attention to a neutral third object or agenda and away from the instigator. Verification is a simple volume and pace check. After the meal, ask, "Did I stay near 70% volume and 80% pace?" Note any spikes and what triggered them. If you drifted high on volume or speed, adjust 1 cue for next time. Softer voice. Slower cadence. Shorter line. The spectacle starves when language stays grey. The micro-exit. The goal is to make leaving the stage ordinary and boring. Picture this. Your brother teases your sobriety choice in a sing-song voice and glances around the table for laughs. You nod once. You slide the chair back smoothly. You stand. Pick up the water pitcher and start refilling glasses. No eye roll. No sigh. No mutter. Microexit is not a storm-off. It is a plain household action. Keep your steps even and unhurried. Keep your face neutral and your gaze soft on simple tasks. Fold a napkin. Straighten a plate. Ask in a level tone, who needs more water? The objective is to relocate attention to a task that belongs to no one and serves everyone. Use a quiet script if words are needed. Try, I am grabbing more water. Try back in a minute. Then move. Do not explain the boundary. Do not justify your choice. The motion closes the scene because there is nothing for the audience to cheer or resist. On return, sit as if nothing notable occurred. Resume eating. Ask a neutral question about the side dish or the game score. Your calm re-entry teaches the room that the hook did not land and the show did not book a second act. Run a simple return time metric. Time the exit for 15 to 90 seconds. Rate room arousal on re-entry from 1 to 5. Aim for a lower number than the moment you left. If you meet the target, the micro-exit worked. If not, shorten your line. Slow your pace. And try a duller task next time. Workplace holiday party. Office lights glow over a crowded white elephant table. Music hums. A co-worker lifts a cup and says, "So I heard about that demotion rumor." Rough month. Eyes flick to you and then back to the pile of gifts. You feel the pull to defend. Instead, you run the protocol and choose where attention goes. First, you hold a small stillness. Neutral face. Soft eyes on the numbered tickets. One slow breath. No show. Then a neutral grey line. Not discussing that here. I am grabbing gift number 12. You step toward the gift list and point to the stack with a calm hand. This is audience deflation. You are moving attention to a neutral third object that nobody can argue with. You keep the channel boring. Ask who needs a new plate. Ask what number is next. Offer snacks. Call out the rules so the next person can pick. You redirect on purpose. You are not changing minds. You are changing focus. If they press you, repeat one flat line. I am set. Then you help the host by clearing 2 cups. Now the room has tasks to watch instead of tension to feed. Track your redirect ratio in real time. Count how many observers you re-engage with neutral small talk compared with how many keep eyes on the instigator. Aim for 2 to 1 or better. After the game note, 1 sentence about the moment the room shifted. Your job is not to win a debate. Your job is to pilot attention. Intervening without becoming the show. A relative leans back with a smirk and says to your spouse, "So, why is bedtime always a mess at your house?" A few heads turn. Your partner tenses. The child hears it. You move first. Palms visible. Shoulders loose. You take half a step closer to your spouse and half a step toward the dessert plates. Use the 2-seat shield. Claim process. Not blame. Say in a level tone, "We are not doing critiques tonight." Then pivot to action. Pick up 2 plates. Hand one to your spouse. Nod toward the dessert. Ask who wants the first slice. You are moving the scene from conflict to task in one calm sequence. Keep your face neutral. Keep volume at about 70%. Keep pace a little slower than usual. Do not point. Do not name the relative. You are protecting without creating a new show. Your partner follows your motion. You both plate dessert together. The room has something simple to watch and a cue to shift topics. If pressed, you repeat the same line once. We are set for tonight. Then resume plating. Ask which pie to start with. Offer a piece to the loudest observer first. Every move drains attention from the instigator and gives the group a low-friction next step. Verify with the Shield scorecard after the meal. Ask, did I avoid second-person accusations? Ask, did my tone stay under 70%? Ask, did we exit within 10 seconds? 3 of 3 is a pass. 2 of 3 is a revision target for the next gathering. From performing to piloting. Next holiday, the same sibling throws a line across the table. You feel the hook enter the room. Heat rises in the chest. You choose stillness. 1 slow breath. Eyes rest on the grey napkin. Hands stay quiet. The impulse to prove something loses speed. Your identity shifts from actor to pilot. You speak 1 neutral grey line in a flat tone. Not discussing this tonight. Then you run a casual microexit. You refill water. Check on the oven timer. Or ask the host where the extra plates are. No sighs. No eye rolls. No mutters. When you return, the room has moved on. The beta looks alone with the joke that did not catch. This shift does not happen by accident. You arrived with a standards card. 3 lines only. What I value tonight. What I ignore. My exit line. You read it in the car. You read it at the door. It sets the terms before anyone else tries to set them for you. Your measure is the arousal delta. Rate your internal arousal at entry from 1 to 10. Rate it again when you leave. The goal is departure less than or equal to entry. Add 1 sentence on the lesson learned. Something like the laugh line fizzled when I stayed boring, or the urge spiked when I made eye contact. Do this over several gatherings. Training builds temperament. Each clean rep reinforces the identity of a person who sets terms and refuses to perform for borrowed attention. People call silence weak because they equate volume with strength. The no performance rule is not avoidance. It is targeted refusal to subsidize a show. You are not stonewalling. You are choosing a low arousal channel with a neutral grey script plus a neutral action like a micro-exit. That combination ends the scene without adding shame or noise. In a public room, debate is rarely truth-seeking. It is theatre with a scoreboard for reactions. By mastering your response, you keep agency and reduce collateral damage to relationships. Strength here is composure under provocation, not the sharpest comeback. Calm is not surrender. Calm is control of attention and timing, which starves the bait of oxygen and returns choice to you. Example. At a crowded dinner, a guest takes the bait, defends their job, and the table leans in. Cost pulse spikes, shaky voice, lingering shame. Redo with NPP, 1 neutral line. Then refill water. Result chatter resumes. Teaser lowers steam. Standards card before arrival sets intent, names what to ignore, and supplies an exit line. Lowering pressure. Day 1 to 2. Build your standards card and neutral grey scripts. Rehearse 60-second stillness twice daily. 1 minute each rep. Day 3 to 4. Run one low-stakes NPP rep in a co-worker tease or a group chat. Day 5 to 6. Add a microexit and track redirect ratio. Day 7. Run the full protocol in a real gathering. Log arousal delta, fuel meter, and return time. Use a simple sheet with columns. Context, trigger, NGS used, exit seconds, redirect ratio, arousal in and out. Lesson. Success means at least 2 clear deflations and a lower arousal delta than your starting number. If not, adjust one variable and repeat next week. Your piece is not a prop for someone else's show. When you stop performing, the spectacle collapses. Use the no performance protocol. Run your standards card. And let neutral grey carry the load. If you will test this at your next gathering, comment no performance so we can swap scripts that work. Share this with someone who dreads holiday dinners and wants a calmer night. Keep your seat on your terms and leave bait without fuel.